In 2025, the spinning rod market is sharper than ever, with manufacturers pushing the limits of sensitivity, balance, and durability. Anglers now demand lightweight blanks without sacrificing backbone, faster tapers for precise lure control, and premium guides that maximize casting distance with braided lines. Carbon composites, nanoresins, and hybrid designs have redefined performance, making rod choice a critical factor in every fishing style, from finesse freshwater to heavy saltwater jigging. This ranking cuts through the clutter and highlights the rods that stand out in engineering, material quality, and real-world usability.
At number 5, we spotlight the Ugly Stik Elite Spinning Rod, a model that has earned its place in countless tackle bags for one simple reason: it refuses to break when others do. The Elite builds on the legendary GX2 foundation, but incorporates 35% more graphite in the blank, trimming weight while adding a sharper, more responsive feel. You still get the trademark Ugly Stik clear tip, which bends with strength yet picks up even subtle bites, and the upgraded stainless steel guides that are solid one-piece designs, eliminating the risk of ceramic inserts cracking or popping out. On the water, this translates into a rod that can shrug off abuse from rocks, boats, or heavy fish, but still provides enough feedback to work finesse rigs and lighter presentations. The cork handle and exposed blank reel seat keep it comfortable for long sessions, while the 7-year warranty underscores the confidence behind its construction. It is a little heavier than premium carbon sticks, but that extra heft is the price of toughness. For anglers who want a dependable rod that can handle bass one day, catfish the next, and still look fresh after a season of hard use, the Elite remains a benchmark in 2025.
At number 4 sits the Piscifun Torrent spinning rod, a budget carbon stick that punches above its price. Built on an IM6 blank, it's light in hand, responsive at the tip, and surprisingly accurate with lighter presentations. The moderate fast to fast tapers load smoothly, so small cranks, Ned rigs, and 1/8 to 3/8 ounce jigs launch farther than you expect. Stainless guides with hard rings keep braid running quiet and clean, and the split EVA grip stays secure when your hands are wet. In real use, the Torrent tracks bites well, cushions head shakes, and has enough backbone in the midsection to steer bass, walleye, or inshore trout without feeling broom sticky. Pair it with a 2,500 to 3,000 reel and 10 to 15 pound braid, and you're dialed for all-day bank missions. Now the caveats. Actions run a touch softer than labeled, so fast behaves closer to moderate fast, and like many two-piece rods, the ferrule is the weak spot. Seat it fully and check during the day. Even so, for anglers who need a light, cast-friendly, do-most-things rod under $40, the Torrent earns its spot in 2025.
Taking third place is the KastKing Perigee II, the budget rod that behaves like a custom stick. The blank is Torrent 24-ton carbon, so the first thing you feel is that crisp startup when the tip loads, then an even one-piece-like pull through the mid thanks to the PTS hybrid spigot joint. Translation: longer, cleaner casts with light hard baits, Ned rigs, and 1/8 to 3/8 ounce jigs, plus a forgiving cushion when a fish surges boat side. Fuji O-ring guides keep braid quiet and stable, and the split EVA handle with a low-profile graphite seat locks the reel without hot spots during all-day sessions. The Perigee II lineup is huge, but the 6'6" to 7' medium or ML fast are the sweet spots for bass, walleye, and inshore trout. Twin tip versions are a sneaky value play. Swap to the heavier tip when you move from finesse to spinner baits or small swim baits. Reality check: actions run a hair softer than labeled. The clip-style hook keeper isn't everyone's favorite, and like any two-piece, you must fully seat and recheck the ferrule. But dollar for dollar, this is the KastFar bite telegraphing work tool that makes sub $60 feel premium. And that's why it lands at number 3.
Runner-up goes to the Penn Squadron III, a surf stick built for long casts and rough water without killing your budget. The 9-foot medium, 2-piece graphite composite blank loads deep and springs forward with a true moderate fast bend, so 1 to 3 ounce metals, bucktails, and plugs sail on a tight line. Penn's one-piece DuraGuide shrug off salt, sand, and the occasional wipeout. No fragile ceramic inserts to crack, while the shrink tube rear grip and EVA forehandle lock against your jacket when you lean into a fish. Line rating is 12 to 20 pounds, so match a 4,000 to 5,000 reel, 20-pound braid, and a short fluoro leader, and you're ready for stripers, blues, snook, or surf trout. Sensitivity is solid for a composite. You can feel a metal hop across the bar, yet there's enough backbone in the midsection to lift a fish through the wash. Notes from the field, it's not a featherweight, but the balance is right for power casting. Packaging from some sellers can be lazy, so inspect guides on arrival, and a few users report breakages tied to poor ferrule seating. Push the sections together firmly and recheck through the session. Bottom line, distance, durability, and control that punch above the price. Classic Penn value for the beach.
At number 1, we've got the Abu Garcia Veritas, and this is where budget and premium finally meet. The 2024 update uses Abu's PowerLux 100 resin, which doesn't just make the blank lighter, it makes the whole rod tighter and more responsive. Pick up the 7-1 medium fast and you'll feel it instantly. Light, crisp, but with real backbone. It handles quarter-ounce finesse rigs just as confidently as 3/4-ounce swimmers, and when a fish hits, that fast tip sets the hook without hesitation. The ROCS guide system with zirconia inserts keeps braid quiet and flowing smooth, and the custom skeleton reel seat means your finger sits right on the blank, so every vibration, every tick of the lure comes straight back to your hand. Balance it with the 2500 size reel and 15-pound braid, and you've got a setup that feels tournament ready, but still affordable. Sure, shipping can be rough on guides, and some rods run a touch stiffer than the label, but performance for the price? Nothing else comes close. That's why the Veritas takes the top spot in our 2025 spinning rod ranking.
So there you have it, the best spinning rods of 2025. Each one brings its own character. Some are built for finesse and bite detection, others for raw casting power and fighting control. But all of them prove one thing. Modern rod design is no longer about compromises. It's about balance between strength, weight, and sensitivity. Pick the one that matches your style and water, and you'll instantly feel the difference on the very first cast. This year's lineup shows just how far fishing gear has evolved. And trust me, the fish won't stand a chance.